Hey guys, I am here in what is known as one of the most busiest places around the world, an airport. That's right, take a look. If you look closely, you'll see that there is chaos and busyness all around me. I mean, you just can't really stop without someone bumping into you unless you pull off to the side and take a breath. And that's what I'm going to talk to you about. What it means to slow down in order to make progress. Sometimes it gets chaotic around you, but you need to find a space where you can get quiet and be still. And that's exactly why I decided to bring this message to you from here at the airport, because it became so clear to me when I was looking for a space to be quiet that that's what happens in life. What you need to do is follow these 2 steps to ensure that you can draw back to make progress. Instead of getting when I began working on the Purpose Journal and I shared it with a couple people, some of them asked me why purpose. And the reality is that I decided on the Purpose Journal because purpose is really centered in Christ. You can't really understand your purpose unless you understand who your Creator is and you have a relationship with Him. The more and more you get to know God and you build a relationship with Him, you also understand the importance of quiet time and prayer and really seeking Him for His direction. This is something that I cannot reiterate enough to you. Why? Because unless you're in prayer and you're focused on where God is guiding you, it is so easy to get out of purpose. And that's exactly why I decided to bring this message to you from right here at the airport. I mean, as I walked through this place and saw the chaos, it just became so clear to me that that's exactly what happens in our lives. Our kids need us. Sometimes our jobs are going crazy. Sometimes our finances are going crazy. Sometimes it's just family or a spouse that needs us. But those situations begin to take precedence over us focusing on our purpose. And when that begins to happen, it is going to be really important for you to follow these 2 steps to make sure that you're getting still in order to make progress. Here's step number 1. You need to make sure that you are not neglecting your prayer time. That's right. You cannot make progress without prayer. You need to incorporate your prayer time into every day's schedule. And no matter what is going on in your life, you need to stick with it. Through prayer and your communication with God is where you will find clarity around what your next steps need to be. Tip number 2 is going to be quiet time. Sounds crazy, but I guarantee you, as you begin to work on your quiet time, you'll realize how hard it is to actually let your mind rest in a place of peace. But what happens is when you begin to rest and you begin to let your mind experience quietness, it allows you the opportunity to process your thoughts and really get back focused. And that's important in order for you to make progress, because you can't make effective progress when your mind has not yet rested. So prayer, tip number 1, quiet time, tip number 2. Now, where you make the time to do those things really doesn't matter. Sometimes I have the best prayer time in my car when I get to work, but before I go into the office. Sometimes I find my quiet time when I'm in the bath or in my closet. So it's really up to you. Just make sure you incorporate those 2 things in order to make progress. And at the end of it all, remember, it is important to be still in order to make progress. I love you guys. I'm so excited that you're excited about your purpose, and I'm here to help you on your journey. I love you. Take care. I'm purposefully yours, Lady B.